Hi, my name is Claire Blue Lee, and this is my room tour of 2021. Stop. So my video kind of went viral, first on Pinterest, and the second time was from TikTok because I posted a room tour video. It was more of a routine video, and it got 13 million views and 3 million likes. Anyway, you guys are here for the room tour video, so let's just get right into it. Ew, oh my god. But yeah, let's get into it. So the first part we're starting on is my bed. My bed is my favorite part of my room because it's a part of my room where I spend the most time and it's really relaxing to me. So first is the left side of the wall, which has this huge window, which is my favorite thing on earth, and also my Monstera Adansonii, which I don't know if I pronounced that right. I have the whole Harry Potter series on my shelf here, and I also have little forest spirits from Princess Mononoke, and I also have a little bell with this necklace I made. On my windowsill, I have a bunch of little cups and trinkets where I usually propagate plants, which half of them have died already, so I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. I also burned my windowsill. I actually lit a candle and then I forgot to blow it out, and it stayed on the whole night, and I woke up to that whole right side of my window being black. Hanging on my window, I also have two movie films that my friend got me from the Studio Ghibli Museum in Tokyo, but these are my favorite things ever. It's Howl's Moving Castle, and I think it's getting sun damage, but nothing lasts forever, so it is what it is. Next to my Monstera Adansonii, I have another bell, which is just my favorite thing ever. It's so pretty. And then above, hanging on the ceiling, is my cloud, which I made from a plastic bottle and animal stuffing. Oh my god. And stuffed animal stuffing. And there's also lights in it, but you'll see that in the night clips I put at the end. On my wall, I also have some more plants from my now deceased, oh my god, I forgot the name. I'll put it on the video if we find the name, what the name is of the plant. But it's dead now, so I took its children and I made them grow legs and live on their own now. So, yeah. Most of the prints I got off Pinterest. I realize now that I shouldn't have printed photos of other artists' works without their permission, but I'll link my Pinterest board with all the photos of every single picture I printed on there, so you could go check them out if you are interested. Now this is my first plant. It's not actually a real plant. And next up we have my laundry basket, which I got from Target kind of recently, and it still has its tag on it. So usually on my bed I practice my bass, which I got for New Year's, so I'm still really pretty beginner at it, but I love it so much. I use my computer to do work or read webtoons or manhwa or manga, and I also draw. I also have these sheer window curtains that I ended up just hooking onto my ceiling. It's there because I like to feel small and safe and in my own little area. That's pretty much all in my bed. And next we have my gaming setup. It's pretty scuffed at the moment. This desk I've had for like 20 years. It used to be my dad's. And I also have this manga wall, which I just read the whole Hunter x Hunter manga, and I just saved any pictures that I like. The piece is a pre-built from CyberPower. I don't think pre-built should have this weird stigma around it, honestly. The monitor is the same one. I don't know what it's called. I know it's Alienware, and also that Ninja uses it too, which that's not the reason why I got it though. I'm pretty sure that's not the reason why I got it. And then next to that we have my gaming chair, which is the cheapest gaming chair I could find on Amazon. Next to my gaming setup we have this ugly shelf, which I honestly wish I didn't have, but I guess it's kind of useful. On the top I just have some books that I'm forced to read and some DVDs. I hope you guys know what they are. On the second row we have my rocks. All of them but one was I mined from an art school mining trip. It was actually just more of like panning. We also have the Enderman keychain that I got from Minecon. And then below that we have more textbooks and my sketchbooks, which half of them I have not touched. And then we have my jewelry that I don't wear. And on the very bottom we have all my tech stuff. Next we have my humidifier. I cannot stress how important this is to me now, ever since I got it a few weeks ago. During wintertime especially, my skin gets really dry and flaky, which I don't appreciate because it makes my skin really sensitive, and I'm very acne prone, so my face gets very bad. In the middle of my room we have my mirror area. On its left we have this wood panel thing. We have my favorite plant. I love this plant so much. It's a mini Monstera, and it has these, it's not as holy as those Deliciosa plants, and I'm thinking of cutting it soon so I could take its children and multiply them. On the bottom we have my baby Monstera Deliciosa, and then we have pot. Yes, a pot, because I don't want to get into it, but it was for an art project, and now I just use that water to water my plants, which pretty sure is not good because the water is slimy now. It's been there for over a month. Above the mirror, I have a pride flag and also pearl and jade. So these plants are all bought off Etsy actually. And then behind that we have this AC/DC signed record thing. I don't think this counts as my room, but it's my walk-in closet. I'm so grateful to have such a big closet, but honestly, I don't like going in there. Outside of my closet, we have my locker. Each floor of the locker has different mediums. Some of them are like not mediums, but the first one is painting, mostly oils. The second one is Copics and watercolor. The third one is sketchbooks, but I sadly have not touched most of them. And then the fourth one is my inks, my microns, and paintbrushes. The last one is just makeup and a wig. And then we have my guitar, which I haven't made the time to practice it. Next to my guitar, we have my canvases, which I have not used either. I've had them for 2 years now. I thought I was going to use them for a portfolio for art school, but I don't really know if I want to do that anymore. Now we have my shopping cart. You're probably asking, why do I have a shopping cart in my room? Well, basically one day I was walking home from getting some ice cream at my nearby convenience store and I saw a shopping cart next to a trash can. I made sure that it was not a homeless person's cart and I brought it home and I wiped it off with antibacterial wipes and hosed it off and whatever, and then I brought it upstairs with the help of my sister. But yeah, in my shopping cart, I usually keep all my accessories like hats, stockings, garter belts that I just don't have space for in my closet. And we have my easel, which is also for painting. But like I said, art's been kind of going on the downhill for me. That painting's been there for a year now, and I have not touched it. And above that we have my marble pothos. It was also a tiny propagation I got from Etsy, and it grew into that. And here we have my desk. It's my second favorite part other than my bed that I spent most of my time in. Next to it I have my little rolly cart I got from IKEA that I just keep random stuff in. On my wall we have my ukulele, which is the first strings instrument that I got. And then I also have more propagations on the wall with tape on shelf. I also hang my colored pencils on there because I don't know where else to put it and I find that the rainbow color is so pretty. And again, we have more forest spirits. Hanging on the window are my 3 pretty much dead propagations. I kind of forgot that they were hanging there and I didn't replace the water for a month. And now finally we're moving on to what's on my desk. So my desk is pretty clunky. It was clunkier before until I got all these organization things. So this is my little ceramic pot that I keep all my rings in because I don't have a plate and I find that keeping them here is really cute. Next to that we have my house keys. Gigi used to be in there, the cat from Kiki. He fell out, just like the movie, and we've never been able to find him since. In the middle we have my mini fridge, which I usually keep banana uyu, which is banana milk, which I know sounds kind of weird, but it's really good. I have this little box where I keep all my earrings in. Just like the necklaces, I haven't worn most of them. I got most of these off Depop, and then we have Jimothy, the little forest spirit. And next up we have my sewing machine, which I have not gone into. I've used it once, and I'll show you the project later on. And above that we have this weird little girl. On my sewing machine we have this very nice burnt hole. If you're wondering how that happened, it was me. I burned that hole with my mirror. And then we have more propagations, but this time there's Orbeez in them. Next to my sewing machine we have my makeup area. I don't have a lot of makeup because I started doing makeup a few months ago, so I'm pretty much a beginner and I haven't had the chance to go out and buy makeup. At the very end of my desk I have my little containers. My very important books are usually there, and inside this little racky thing I have my ADD pills, some metal and anxiety pills, and behind that I have my Cricut machine, which is basically just a cutting machine. So yeah, my desk is where I usually do my schoolwork, join my Zoom classes. Actually we use Google Hangouts. You should be drinking at least 2 liters a day if you're watching this. Then now that we have the last part of my daytime section of this video. This is my clothing racks, which I don't use, that are only there to fill the empty void of that wall. So we have this very overpriced row of shoes. I don't know why I bought them, but they're so expensive that I don't want to wear them. And on the very bottom we have the actual shoes I wear. In the crate we have all my records. The first 2 are 2 albums that I'll never get sick of, which is Glass Animals, How to Be a Human Being, and Cry Baby by Melanie Martinez. And the rest of them are also albums that I do enjoy, but not as much. Still pretty close though, and a lot of them are from my sister. On the very bottom is where I keep more shoes. And now we have my mannequin, which is probably the newest addition to my room. I got it for art class, and now I just use it as a hat holder and necklace holder, which these are the necklaces that I actually wear and love. Behind that we have this clothing rack, but yeah, I fell into that trend where you keep your cans as decoration, and I'm just leaving it there because I don't care if it's overused or kind of disgusting because I like it and it's staying there. And this is the thing I was talking about. I made that bag from old jeans I got from the thrift store, and on the very bottom of that I have my most loved shoes. And yeah, that's pretty much all the daytime, and now let's get into the nighttime. Did that work? I love my room at night just as much as I love it in the daytime. The LED sign you saw lights up, the cloud lights up, and everything in general just looks so much cooler in the nighttime. As you can see from the footage, there's some weird wavy wah-wahs, I don't know what they're called, on the screen, and it bothers me so much, but no matter what I did, there were still those wah-wah-wah lines. And now we have my gaming setup, which looks so much cooler in the nighttime, and that's why I usually play at nighttime, although it's pretty bad for your eyes if you play in the dark, so I usually turn the lights on. But just for this video, I'll be keeping the lights off. And now we have my mirror. Yes, I put LED lights behind my mirror because I am that extra. And now we have my lava lamp, which obviously looks so much cooler at nighttime. My locker also has some fairy lights on it. My desk, not really anything different, but I'm more of a night owl, so I like working at night more. I feel more productive at night. But yeah, that is my room tour. I'm so sorry for keeping you guys waiting since October, maybe even before that, but I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, bye guys.